Yes.
Yes. Now we are online now. So
Ah,
Mr. Sandile.
yes,
Sandile,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. And how have you been?
I've been all right. I've been blessed.
That's
I
great.
know you're still good and you're still blessed. I can tell. And I see no sister now. She's still. Oh, yeah. Everybody's good.
No, we're good.
Yes.
We're good. Anyway, by the way,
Yeah.
happy Heritage Day.
Thank
Happy
you.
Heritage Day. Thank you. Happy
Happy
Heritage Day.
Heritage Day.
Yeah. So since today is Heritage Day, what do you understand about art? Like when they say art, or what is art? In your own understanding, when they say art, what is art? And Sandilish, I can't pronounce her surname, Maluane.
Moloane.
Mulwane.
Mulwan.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Mulwane. What is art and what is
Um.
artist?
What is art?
Yes.
Art is a lifestyle,
Mm,
and without art,
mm.
there's no earth.
Okay.
A wise man once said that. Without art, there's no earth. You understand what I'm saying? So art is in the middle of everything.
Mm,
So
mm,
we it's more of a lifestyle.
mm.
Um, Many are called, but very few are chosen to be artists. You understand what I'm saying? Your lifestyle is art. How you do things is art, but how you execute those things determine if you're a true artist or not. That's what art is to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Miss
Oh, not
Mnyanga.
only is it.
Miss Mnyanga. Neo.
Ma, Miss Mnyanga.
Neo. What happened to Neo?
I don't know. I see Lee.
Lee. Welcome.
Hi guys, sorry, technical stuff. Hi, we need to catch up.
Please, guys. Please.
No, G set it up, but then it was the wrong password. So I tried it now. So yeah.
Yeah, you must Google this thing, how to use Zoom, hey?
When you have an advanced husband, you wouldn't worry about those. But yeah, now I see the
Now the husband neglected you.
Okay. So I'm happy to be here. Hi, Sandile. Hi everyone.
Hi,
Welcome back,
hi, Miss
Neo.
Lee.
Hey.
We have
How are
already
you?
started, by the way, Lee.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
I was just asking the guys for what is art and what is an artist in your own understanding.
What is an artist?
Yeah.
In a broad way.
Yes.
Okay, I think an artist is a creative person. It can be a musician, poet, singer, a
Yes.
talented person, also who is an entertainer. Yes, who's an entertainer. So I think that's it. A person who's creative, who's talented, who's an entertainer and passionate about telling stories, whether in their music or in their poetry or in their art, whether they are painters or, that's an artist for me.
Thank you, Miss Miyanga. Neo, she keeps disappearing.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's the network.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the network. Neo. Okay, let's go on. She'll find us. So in your own
Okay, she's back.
she's back. Neo. Okay. Mr. Mulan, in your own
Yes,
opinion,
ma'am.
what makes a good artist?
What makes a good artist
Yes.
is how they execute or how they honor their craft. You understand what I'm saying? How they present their craft to the people. That's important. You understand? Because I made an example while I was talking to someone, which as an actor, we can all have the same script, but how we portray that script is different, and it determines a true artist. And that's where, people can do the same thing, but after the performance, people are gonna love a particular person. There's a reason for that, because how they portray that character, how they understood, it's quite a lot of things, you understand, that makes the artist libe different. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if you get my point.
I do get you. I do understand. And then Miss Lee, what is your opinion on this question? What makes a good artist?
Okay, what makes a good artist? Ne?
Yeah.
Being an artist requires talent. And I think tired out of 100% weighs only 20%. The rest is just you being disciplined, you being humble, you respecting and understanding your craft. And it's also about understanding yourself. You know, as actors, we don't rely on tools. We are our own tools. So we rely on ourselves to do the work. Hence, you understanding yourself is very important. So, because that's the only tool you have to use. So that's what makes a good artist. And we always preach being humble, guys. As an artist, you need to be humble, because being humble, it doesn't mean you need to suck directors' asses or lick people's butts. I'm gonna put it blunt like that. It means you respecting each and every person who's with you, whether you're doing, when you're on set, from the runner, from the makeup artist, from the director, you need to give them and treat them with the same respect, because we work as a team. They are helping you build and tell that story. So that means everyone has an important role to play. Hence, a good artist needs to be very humble. Thank you, Robert. So I hope I answered.
Thank you. Neo, can you hear me?
Sandile.
Mama, no, that was powerful. We respect everybody, to the cleaner, to the runner, to everybody. You respect everyone, you know. You don't just respect the director and the producers, you understand? You respect everybody, the security guards, everybody. You respect everybody. That's being humble. People just, they don't understand being humble. They think being humble is being humble in front of fans. When they greet you, like, no, it starts, charity begins at home. The home is on set. I think so. Yeah. That's powerful, Miss. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So, like, do you think it's important for an artist to get a formal education?
Who are you referring that question to? Me or
to you,
or anyone?
Miss Lee?
Oh, okay, me. Yes. I think it is. Sorry, guys. I found what I wanted. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry. They wanted to help me log in. So thank you. Yes, I think it's important to empower yourself, and go and further your studies. I mean, if I didn't go to a drama school or went to the Advanced Acting Academy, I don't think I would have learned like those tricks they teach us, like breathing into the emotion. It's like crying in a spot. Those things, I didn't fell out because you're talented. You learn some tricks by going to school. And even other disciplines you learn from schools. Like, for instance, any artist, before they can start saying a word or anything, they need to center themselves, clear whatever they come from. If Sandile is from a gig or from whatever, they need to be in a space where they need to clear that out. So that thing you don't learn from just being talented and you wake up one day that you want to be an actor, or you have to meditate and center yourself. It's stuff you learn from school. Warming up your voice, do the technical stuff to warm your voice, to prepare yourself for a performance, is stuff that we learn from school. Others are very fortunate if they go to workshops, that's where they'll learn them. But any form of training is very important for an actor. In that way, artists will be taken seriously, because it's not just a hobby. Because even right now, everybody, you meet anybody in a taxi, I can act, I can sing. It becomes like it's a hobby. Even people who go for 9 to 5 works, they don't take this serious because they think everybody can do it. So what? So if artists take that initiative to go to school and empower themselves and learn the craft that they love so much, then we'll become better artists and we'll become better society. And even the people in high position will start taking our art seriously. I encourage that.
Thank you, Ms. Lee. And Mr.
Yes.
Moloane. So do you think it's important to get a formal education as an artist?
It's very, very important. It's very important. Like Lee said now, there are things that you learn during your training. You understand? You cannot just step on set and then say, I want to be an actor now. It takes doctors 7 years to practice. You understand what I'm saying? So it's it took us time. It took us time before we, had our first role. You understand? We had to go through, isn't it, and everything. Training is very important. Like Lee said now, if I'm playing a character of a cruel guy, you don't just step into that character. There are izinto ozifundayo esikolweni that helps you to, know when to switch from that character to being Sandile Moloane, when we knock off to being, you understand, that the Tabo role when I come back on set tomorrow to being that, you understand. So you need training for such. You need training. Like I was telling somebody, when example, people would say reading a script is like reading a book. It's two different things, because you can have one sentence, but that sentence has different meanings. As an actor, you are able to say, okay, this sentence, I can have 5 emotions on this Lentuzana sentence, but that takes time. You don't just wake up and go on set and then say, I want to be an actor. Because if you just wake up and then go on set, you're just gonna watch the cameras while they're shooting you. You're just gonna look at the lens, and then you're gonna make everybody an amateur. So that takes time. You just need to know the movements, voice projection. It's two different. It's too many different things that make up a great actor or a professional actor. So I second Umali, and I say, yeah, we need training. Actors need training. Actors need to be educated. And for you to understand the script, you need to be educated. You need to go to school. You don't just read the script and then say, nah, I'm good. I can be an actor. No, it takes time.
Thank you,
Okay,
Sandile. Now,
yes.
as a photographer, do you think it's important to get a formal education?
As an artist, right? Yeah. For me, I think it's important, because as an artist, you also need to understand how to read your own contract whenever you get gigs, and you need to be able to read a script like the guys back at the Kulmamanje. And I think it is just important. At least have a background then, and have something to I don't know how to put this, but I'm trying to find the right word. But I think yes, it is very, very important, because as an artist, we read a lot, we write a lot, we do a lot of things, but just by reading, writing, and even when you're creating, whatever that you're creating, obviously you must put it on paper and stuff like that. I don't know if I make sense.
Thank you, Neo. Okay, so Sandile, do you
Yes, ma'am.
stick to your script or you improvise?
I think that's my question to answer for Sandy.
Do you stick to script or do you improvise?
Okay. It depends. It depends. It depends. If I have to stick to the script, there are scenes where you just need to be straightforward. There are scenes where you just need to add life to. You understand? That's like when I'm going to Durban. When I'm going to Durban, I hit the entry. If I was to take the Val Road, I'm no longer going to Devon. So as long as you you understand what I'm saying? Don't lose focus. You understand? If we're talking about girls on that particular scene, I need to add that element is over interesting for the viewers when they look at this, like, oh, okay, I know the line was supposed to say, yeah, now. So I need to, spice it up a bit. I'm not saying it's not an easy task, because you need to memorize those lines. If you are to improvise, you need to know for different takes. You need to do the same lines. I know why Miss Lee is laughing at me, because she knows I love improvising. I connect with the character, whatever character that I do. So I believe I become a different character. I become a different person. I ask myself, if I was Bongani, what was Bongani gonna do? Was he gonna just say, that's it? You bring life. I feel like if I improvise, when I improvise on particular lines, I bring life to that Dentuzan. And I print my trademark and say, no, I want this. There's this particular line, there's this particular emotion that I always use. So yeah, I do improvise sometimes. To answer your question, Kokuto, I do improvise. I'm that actor, As soon as you give me that free role, just to I just run with it. I'm like that. I love that freedom.
Okay, thank you, Lee. How rigorous do you stick to the script as an actor or actress?
Okay, I guess when we read a script, we're gonna discover new things that we feel like it can make or elevate the script and make it better. But it's not up to you to decide, because the writer took their time to write the story. So what you need to do as an artist, you sit down with your director and just tell him, I feel like this line. You make a proposal. You don't just come on set and then suddenly you're revising somebody's script. So you just politely say, okay, I've been reading the script and I have this beautiful proposal. I think this is how this person would say this. And if the director buys into your proposal, if it's a beautiful proposal, then we implement it in the story. But as long as, like Sandile said, you don't off-ramp, you're still telling the same story and you don't change it. We're talking about after you doing Parrotfish. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lee. Neo,
yes.
What influenced your choice to choose this path as an artist?
I think being an artist is a calling. I think it's a calling. Nothing influenced me. It happened naturally. It's something that I personally discovered on the web, especially in high school. Most of the time, I enjoyed art classes more than any other subjects. I think it's a calling for me. Nothing inspired me. It just came naturally.
Okay, thank you.
From it.
Mr. Moloane. What influence?
You're gonna get used to this surname very soon. Moloane, yeah, you're gonna call
Moloane. Moloane.
I'm
That shouldn't be difficult.
Moloane.
Yeah. Moloane.
Ke mopulana ona Lesego ke mopedi.
Same WhatsApp group.
Okay. So, Sandile, let me call you Sandile. What influenced your choice to choose this path as an artist?
What influenced my choice? I believe, Uguti, we have different characters on a daily basis. While I was growing up, I had different characters in my family. That's where acting starts, to be honest, because you live with different people of different characters. And if you can maybe imitate someone, you're like, I was a naughty boy while growing up, and I would imitate my uncles, my mom, you understand, with my cousins and everything. And then I saw with Nam, and this is something, I can do this. And normally they would give me roles abantu abadala, and I would kill those roles without even like moving my fingers. And then I said, nah, man, firstly, I wanted to be a doctor. And then in grade 8, there was this assignment, the arts and culture. They wanted us to do to present poetry, you understand? And then I took that poetry to another level. I rehearsed. I remember that day I was still in Katlehong, and then rehearsed and rehearsed. After the performance, everybody was very impressed. And then my teacher said, you're good at this. You should focus on this. And then I was like, nah, and then I started, falling in love with this again. And then I started winning awards, like, okay, best supporting actor, lead actor, that was dope and everything. And then I said, nah, this is me. This is what I do. This is who I am. And I always believed, Wuti, there's no character that can, take this guy down. I always told myself that I'll kill every character. You give me game, you give me everything. I just, told myself that, Wuti, that's why I fell in love with this. Acting. I love imitating different people. You understand? I love being a Katulens abanye abantu. That's the most important one. Being a Katulens omunye umuntu ohluphekayo. The character allows you to understand how they feel. If you are a policeman, the character helps you understand how they think, how they do things, why they do things. You understand? So you have this gift of living 100 lives. You understand? In a body one. I think that's why I fell in love with this. That's why I love this. I hope yeah. I'm sorry for, yeah, just
Thank you, sir. Liz?
All right.
What was your hardest choice you had to make in your entire career as an artist?
Oh, dear. One of the hardest choice that I had to make as an artist was to switch from being just an actor and wanting to pursue directing. Like a lot of people knew me as an actress and they're like, also a director. So it's that thing of that big switch from being in front to behind. So I needed to start learning the basics of the behind the scenes, like from everything. Like, so stick started from foundation phase. So I had to learn everything. And also for people to believe that I'm an artist, I had to create my own work, which required me to fund my own projects, which was very challenging because nobody can support something they don't know of. Yes, I'm an actor. I established myself as an actor, but this was a new field, which I needed to firstly invest on it so that people can see what I'm capable of doing in order to believe, trust, and now put money into the project. That was the hardest thing. It cost me sleepless nights. It drained me emotionally and financially. So yeah, that was one of the hardest things.
And you, Mr. Moloane?
The hardest thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It has to be being blacklisted. Having this talent, always going to auditions. Directors and producers are always happy. They want to work with you. And then when you show what you got the role, they call you and then say, nah, we can't work with you. The channel can't work with you and everything. Just because of a mistake, but because you were part of that production. It taught me a lot to do a research on who I work with. Because when I say I wanna shoot you call me as a producer, a director, and then say you want me on your project, I need to do that research. How's your history? You understand? If you are given something, a huge budget, and then you don't deliver, you cost everybody who's involved in that on that particular project. And that's what happened. Being blacklisted for like 5 years, and when I was about to quit, that DSTV advert came, and same channel, you understand, that being blacklisted. So that's where I knew, which okay, should the term is the iskwebo sam is pedile mind, you understand? And that's why I made sure which I promised myself which I'll make sure which I deliver and I respect every character I do. So I think that was the hardest thing. And the other thing is to go to varsity and study journalism, and then I didn't even practice it. You understand? And I felt which I wasted my parents' cash. You understand? But it wasn't that, because they knew which I loved acting with all of my heart. And it was easy. Doesn't one thing sure that was the hardest phase, and the other hardest phase is working and working and working and working, but recognition is not there. Yeah, but it's all, it all happens in God's time. You understand what I'm saying? We just need that one role that's going to take you up there, and then it's going to open a whole lot of doors.
Thank you, Sandile. Neo, welcome back. Are you good? Neo?
Neo?
I think her network, it's on and off.
Yeah, it's there.
Let's move on.
So, Miss Lee?
Yes, ma'am.
When you receive a script from production, what do you do to prepare for a shoot or for an audition?
Like as an actor?
Yes.
Are you asking as an actor?
Yeah, you as an actor.
As an actor.
Yes.
Okay, firstly, I would check a character brief. We'll see what are they looking for, the characters they're looking for, if we're on the same age, if I look the same way, and I read the character, what they're looking for. If I feel like they're in line and they're closer to myself, then that's when I would be interested in going for that role. After that, I read the scenes. Usually they won't send you the whole script, so I'll read the 2 or 3 scenes that they send. And some of the questions that I'll ask myself as I go through the script, because you don't have a lot of material to work with except those 3 scenes, I would want to know, where am I coming from? And what am I doing in the scene? What is the motive for me coming into the scene? Who am I with? And what do I want in the scene? So that's basically how I would break down my script to see hore ke tswa kae, ke batla eng, and ha ke thotse ntho ke e batlang or ke a ngala after. So in that way, I'm able to create my own emotional journey, so I can break down the script into my beginning, middle, and ending. So I have my own, how I open the scene, how it flows, and how I close the scene. So that's how I do it. In that way, I have my own emotional journey. For instance, if I start my scene, I'm angry. Who am I angry to? Is it where I'm coming? I'm yet to meet in the scene. So I need to find out, if the story said Lee enters angry and storms into the house, who made her angry? Is it the person she finds inside or where she comes from? So you need to break your script down to know, why are you in the scene? What is happening? You need to have your own emotional journey and reach your climax and then close the scene. So I break it down like that. I create my own beginning, middle, and ending, and that will guide my emotional journey. I start angry. Money angry, I meet this person who calms me down and explain, no, you don't have to be angry. Then I'm calm, and then we resolve our problems. Then we are happy, me and my lover. Then we wanna go out. So that's how I break down my scene, to see where I'm coming and where I'm from and where I'm coming into and where I'm going. So that's what I use in order to prepare. It helps because as a director, you want to see, this actor, is it able to open the scene for you? Is he able to take you somewhere and close it? That's all we want to see in an audition. We don't want to see a lot of things, to see if you can execute that. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Sandile, what do you do to prepare for a shoot when you receive a script?
Okay, like Mali said, you need to understand your character. You need to understand the guy, the character for which, okay, this guy wins a so. I cannot audition for a 12-year-old. That's number one.
You're mad.
No, I can't. You understand? And secondly, I just break down the script. If the particular scene, I break it down. I try to understand what's going on here. How did they get here? You understand? Because like Mali said, it's something at Mele the directors need to see. And then number two, you try and understand the character before uzongena kuyo. Try to understand which, okay, now this is Sandile, and then this character here, Upegi, okay, they say and everything. So you need to understand the character because so you need to understand that with how am I deleling? You understand? If I have to, you understand? So you prepare. Very important. Do research. Understand that character. Research is very important as the actor. Don't just jump. You have friends. Go there. Ask them. What's going on? How do you guys do 1, 2, 3? Because you do a character and then they say scripting bapale 187, you there. Maufiga lapaya, you call that number and they don't understand. Instead of saying meta, you understand. So you need to understand such. Oh, okay. All these things they mean this, so your research is very important as an actor.
Thank you, sir. Let's move on. It seems like Neo is gone, so she'll rejoin us. Let's move on. Lee, what has been your greatest accomplishment as an artist? In broad, not like as an actor, like as an artist in broad. What has been your greatest accomplishment?
Okay.
Oh, sorry guys. Getting a problem, yeah, network. So I keep disconnecting. I don't know, it just disconnected itself. So I'm so sorry about that.
Welcome back, Lee.
Thank you.
For me, one of my greatest achievements. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I've achieved so much as an actor. But right now, it means so much to me that the work that I create, they get to be noticed, and I get to continue telling the stories that I've always wanted to tell. I've been part of Gent Epic Entertainment, which is my company. We produce movies like Mnyanga, which are currently playing on Zanzi Magic. And one of our music videos, Drill, was nominated at the London Music Video Festival 2020, which we came out, got top 10.
Yay, nice.
So it's one of those things, and when people recognize your hard work and see what you're doing, you attract great opportunities. There's a lot of stuff that are coming my way, which I'm excited about. But I guess I'll keep you posted because we're in the same circle. But I think being able to produce my work, which I've been struggling for years. I have the film Lerato, which I still need to distribute, and Unyana is doing great. I've written a film called Kupa Marama, which people still need to see. There's a lot of stories. There's Moami, which I also did with Sandile, which people need to see. So distributors need to call me and really take our work out there, because they're piling up, and we have artists like Abu Sandile which need to be paid. So yeah, but those are some of my achievements. We push Gent Epic, and yeah, I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of us and my team and the actors who take part and devote their time to push this work with us. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Moloane. What has been your
greatest?
What has been your greatest achievement as an artist?
Hey, Kupa Marama. Hey.
Don't start.
Okay. Okay. As a young theater, actor, I've won some awards, but that's not important. What's important now?
It is important.
Okay, it is important, but to me, for now, like I'm on some level mentally now, and what I see as my achievement is working with everybody in Sebenzenabo so far. Because when you work with different people, you meet different people of different backgrounds, people of who are intelligent in their own way. You understand?
Yes.
Every certain year I've learned and something. You understand what I'm saying? When you deal with example, Umali, you learn, oh, okay, this is what, oh, okay, script reading. Oh, I've learned something. As an actor, you take something, you understand? And when you keep on taking that and keep on, you understand that, digesting whatever that thing, and absorbing information and everything, that's the thing that makes you that great actor. When the world is watching you taking those Oscars and Emmys and everything, but not forgetting the people, the puzzle, the people who contributed in you winning those awards and everything. But for now, it's working with everybody. Everybody, I mean, everybody in Sebenzenaya so far, and people in Sazotlangana Nabo. That's the greatest achievement, working with everybody, from the producers to the cleaners to everybody. That's my greatest achievement for now.
Awesome, Mr. Moloane. Now,
Yes,
before you
ma'am.
disappear, what has been your greatest achievement as an artist?
Oh wow. Okay. Having to be nominated for the best photographer, because then I realized that, oh, okay, in whatever that I do, people like they do recognize my work, and for the fact that I was one of them. I was the only woman amongst guys, because I excuse me. So I was so proud of myself, because when sometimes when you start something, and when you try to get your brand out there as a photographer, or your name out there, you tell yourself, oh no, okay, get us a phone now, and then not realizing, oh no, actually people see the good that you do. They see that you have a good eye. They see that you are actually very good at what you do. So that was that a great achievement for myself. And for me to produce, for the first time to produce Magazi, where Let Her Be Known, like the organization I always tell you about. And yeah, for me to be working with a lot of people, because I learned a lot from them as well. So as I go on different sets, working with different productions, for me, I always take something every time when I go home. So for me, it's a big achievement, because I grow every day. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Next question. I always ask this question. I think it's important for the young ones that are coming behind us. Is it hard to get in or to continue in the film industry, or as an artist?
Um.
Can
Okay.
go
From
no.
okay now. For my side, I think getting in, it's not really that hard, because I mean, after graduating, or wherever you're coming from, or whichever space, you're always excited to start something, like, and then it gets harder. Has its own, like, because sometimes you feel like giving up, because things are not going your way, or according to the way. I mean, no planning like a thing. So for now, it's what I would say is, whenever how look at Mahara, just keep going until you get your break. Because I mean, being in the industry, you start somewhere, and you must just understand how it's a journey. You cannot start now and then with the expectation, and you expect to go immediately. Baba lucky how can I avail it to wa kena dilong it's a hassle, you know. So my advice would be like, keep keep moving, because also you've started somewhere, and the journey continues.
Sandile, what is your take? Is it hard to get started or to keep going in the film industry or as an artist?
It's hard. It's very, very hard getting in. It's very, very hard to stay in. One advice is that if you're in, always stay on your toes, never relax, never take any role for granted. When you go on set, always be on your A game. I think that's the best thing. Rather abantu bakhuluma ukuthi you're a workaholic and you're a hard worker than saying you're lazy, you don't even know your lines when you get there on set. And it's always hard. It's always hard because there's, like my role models are people like Jerry, Babu Jerry Mfukeng, people who were always there from industry. You understand? Way back, they still there. So you need to ask yourself, what happened to the people who started with these people? What happened to them? And we need to learn from that. What what will make me stay in the industry? What will always make me relevant in the industry? Because that's important. You need to always stay relevant. You cannot act womuntu. Let's say you given a role, but you start acting a role about 1980 something. It depends on that movie. We're talking a kasi, and then when you're acting womuntu, you understand what I'm saying. So move with times and always stay on your toes and always put your A game in everything you do, and it's always hard. There's you can say simple. It's not easy coming in. It's not easy staying there. It's not easy. You understand? You only rest when you die. That's it. I think that's it for me.
Okay, Miss Lee, what is
I
your
think
take?
I think Neo and Sandile really touched based on what I wanted to say. It is tough both ways, starting and even staying in. I know actors that I've started with and they just had one hit wonder and they know where to be found. But it's how you sustain and keep at it and working at it, because you can't just have one hit and you think you've made it. You constantly work on it and always want to be great. They say fake it till you make it, but I think that's rubbish. You just have to be
Face
authentic,
it.
and people will relate with the true you. You know, if you showcase your true self, people will relate. Nobody cannot connect with a real person. So people need to know, stop faking it. We are attracted to real stuff. Who wants to buy a fake earring or fake stuff? We want real things. If you're gonna pay money, you need to pay for something that it's authentic. So to all those young people, be yourself. We will connect with the true self.
Thank you,
Thank you.
ladies and gents. Okay, since things are going digital and traditional TV is dying slowly but surely, so I want to know, are you ready for the fourth industrial revolution, or are you still stuck there? No.
That's fun.
Let's answer it and get it over and done with.
Okay. Okay. Oh, go. Okay. Okay.
No, it's on you.
Yes, you can go. You can go now. Are you ready for the fourth industrial
Okay.
revolution?
Hey, it's already here. There's
Yes.
nothing we can do about it, because it's already here. We need to deal with it, and it's tough now because yo, I mean, I think, girl, you are on your own this time around, because people are no longer watching TV. Like literally, people baba and unsubscriber. We like the way keep on thing. Like we watch everything on our phones. There's Netflix, there's Showmax, the whatnot. People are creating their own don. So I don't think, I don't know. I don't know. But we are in trouble in advance, Nje. We are in trouble. So we just need to do something. Unless if maybe it's only a big brand, when it's so and actually during the day we were talking about it, me and my friends, because of one of my friend uko SABC ke go characters and batho ba bangata ga sa sheba SABC 1. Understand? People are yes, and got DSTV. The shows that got DSTV. Because now it keeps repeating things. People are bored now. They like Netflixing and other don't. So I don't think we are ready, but we don't have a choice. It's already here. We just need to find ways to and be part of it.
Okay, thank you. And Miss Lee, are you ready for the 4IR?
We are here on a Zoom meeting. It says something, even if you struggle, it shows, Hori. So everything is on our phone, guys. We need to go with the time. Like when it didn't say BC, I don't even watch it. And everything is digital, it's on your hands, it's on your phone, there's Netflix. We don't have time to remember 8 o'clock, generation. If you miss generation, catch up. So as artists, we need to catch up and go with the flow. We're already there because they're watching us on those streams. So that means we're shooting stuff on Netflix. That means we're already vibing with that. So yeah, we just all need to understand the technicalities better and look for more opportunities there because it's broad now. So that means the industry is growing. So I think we should intimidate us. We should be excited about it and go with the flow, guys. Be ready for it.
Sandile.
Yeah, and can I just add something on that?
Okay, now.
Okay. No, and I wanted to say, I think even this COVID has exposed a lot of things, you know, like yes, in terms of as artists and like I mean, it has exposed a lot of things, especially on the artists in Jonga Kicho. Because we are nothing without our fans. We are nothing without the support. And the fans. For example, but also about the selfies, and if go SABC 1, then you're doomed. Then the next thing show by cancel because of it's not making money. And I know don't njengoba rich ona no njengoba usliseho acho hona no rekozo serebali meeting so kopana like go to restaurant thing so like you know so that is just us now. We just need to make peace with it and really rejoin thing.
Okay. Can I say one more thing?
Okay, can you add Miss Lee?
Yes, and Liboni now, Sandile, struggle right now as artists is that you're competing with people getting followers, you know. Now I know that actors when they go to audition, only how many followers, and then you are just your authentic self, who's talented, who wants to tell stories. Now you are forced to compete with people who post nudes, you know, and that's not talent. It's just you being nude. You know, so you, as artists, you need to know that shouldn't actually intimidate you, but you need to constantly work on the stuff you post. Now you need to understand how Instagrams work, and then also, hi, I'm not gonna do that because that's what they are going with. So, as artists, we need to work on our Instagram pages, feed the people in line with what we're doing. So if you're an actor, feed them with monologues, feed them with your work, they must see you preparing, and then directors will gravitate to what you're doing, you know? So now they're going with followers. Let's put more effort and work on ourselves. And you don't have to take off your clothes, but you need to do the work, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Sandile, do you think there's a lot of opportunities for artists in this digital era we're living in?
To be honest, no. Because now the people who are getting jobs, like Miss Lee just said, those naked ladies and everything, the influencers and everything, you need to be an influencer, you need to have numbers.
That's very true.
I read something on Facebook yesterday and it touched my heart. It was from another actor, I forgot the name. And then Opalogoti, I'm so angry at the industry because I've been getting roles. All my auditions have been, okay, the casting director said, okay, I got the role. After a week, they changed their mind saying the channel wants to ban because of their numbers, your Instagram or whatever they're following. So the channels only care about the numbers now. The talent, the talented people are out there. Artists are suffering. Artists battling in the talent. Imagine you going to varsity for 4 years and then having that degree. You can't get a job. You nail that audition. You can't get the job just because of numbers. Imagine those people who don't have this internet access. People, data is expensive. How are they gonna catch up? That's the truth. And you cannot say it data 1 gig is 100 and something rands, and then you're expecting those people to take that 150. We just came back from COVID, the lockdown and everything. Everybody's broke. Even a millionaire now, no longer a millionaire. But they expect those artists, you to take that talent, you talented, and then go to an audition and then buy data again just to boost those. Because if you say, okay, if I say I'm posting on Instagram, I do a monologue and then I post it, I still need to boost that post. And that's money to boost that post. So it's just, these choose girls and choose boys are winning, to be honest. They just, the numbers are winning. You understand that the numbers are important nowadays. People don't care about the talent. You understand? So that's why, Nati, we need to play dirty. If you can't beat them, you know the rule. You better join them, like Miss Lee said.
Thank you. Lee, do you think there are a lot of opportunities for artists during this digital era?
Yes, there are a lot of opportunities, so I think I'm repeating myself. Yes, there are a lot of opportunities. We just need to do our research and see what are the opportunities available to us as artists. You see there's Netflix, there's Showmax, people are watching us on the phone. So we need to also do our research for experts and look for those opportunities, because things are not going to come to you just easy. So we need to keep on networking, meet up with directors, find out what's happening. If you have an agent or if you have a manager, have a discussion with them and tell them where you see yourself, how do you get there, and they'll help you guide those choices about to say get where you want to be. I think giving up is not an option. We have a bright future. You just need to keep working on it. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, what advice can you give to someone who wants to be an artist, who's just starting up?
Well, you need to have talent, because wow. Yes, you need to be talented, and just work hard and invest on your craft. Whatever you can in the industry, just invest in it, master it, and then it'll bulelang monyako. So you just need to invest in your craft, and you do the right things, even though sometimes it gets hard, but
Thank you, Neo. Lee, what advice can you give to someone who's just starting up, who wants to be an artist?
Me again?
Lee.
Okay, for me, somebody who's starting up, I would just preach what I always preach to my drama students in high school. And I always tell them they need to go to school and study professionally, because everybody can act. But the tricks that you learn from going to varsity and to drama schools, they can't just learn it on the streets, unless if they attend drama workshops, but they're not going to give it all. So I would always encourage people who are serious about being in the art industry to go to school. And I'm not playing here. This is a serious thing. Doctors go to medicine school for years. Why can't we do the same if you want people to take us seriously? Let's do that. Let's invest on our craft and go and learn more about this thing that we say we're passionate about. So I believe if you go to school, that's the first step. The second step is networking, guys. You need to as an artist, you can't afford to lock yourself in the house and expect things to happen. You need to go out there, meet other people who have the same vision as you, meet directors, meet other artists, network. That's when you know people cast by just sitting with you at the restaurant drinking wine, and they said, "Oh, you are so great for the role." It's not going to happen with you sitting at home. I remember when I was still acting, and they were auditioning for Eden Ben. I knew nothing about it, but I remember emailing the director saying, "I am going to email you every week until you put me on tape." And he responded saying, "Oh my gosh, you have a stalker mentality. I have a role for a stalker. Can you come through to audition?" Because I was bothering him, you know. So artists need to take initiative and just bother, harass, and be polite about it. Harry, there's no space this week. Please try me next month. Next month, go again and say, "Hi, it's me. You said I must try you." If they turn you down, continue hustling them. They will never shut you down. Because with us directors, the more I speak to Sandile, the more I see Sandile's face, the more when I have a new role, Sandile is the first person who comes into my mind because I talk to him. I see him all the time. He's in my thought. He's always with me. So you need to constantly make contact with those directors. Even agency, you need to get yourself an agent if you're serious. Get yourself an agent, because as a talent, you can't manage the contractual stuff. So there are agents who are going to be able to close those deals for you and tell you when there are auditions. So you need to get yourself a proper agent. There's also managers. Managers are very good because they help guide you through the path that you want to take as an artist, and they help you to decide, but oh no, this movie no, it's not good, this production is good. So they help you to make those decisions, and you have like a personal relationship. They have your best interests at heart. So those two are very important. Even if you start with an agent only and later get a manager, those are two people that you need to have on your side as an artist to make it in the industry. Thank you, Hoputa.
Thank you, ma'am. Sandile, can you close with an advice to someone who's starting up? What advice can you give them?
Okay, number one, you need to have talent. Number two, have an agent. Manager, agent. Ayikho lento le ukuthi uzozenzela freelancer. Abusebenzi ubukasi la. I'm talking to you guys, you know. Labantlaleni ngaphoja, you know you're going to be watching this. Which is Swazienza and everything. It doesn't work here. You just need to do izinto professionally. You understand? If you want to be treated professionally, you need to be professional now. Number two, you need to be patient. You not getting the role this time doesn't mean you're not talented. You might be talented, but you don't fit the part. So that doesn't mean what you should just give up and then humble stuga with baya valelani industry valelani. No, it's just not your time. Not your time. Be patient, and be patient, and always respect everybody in the industry. Whether you're runner or umuntu okhela amanzi esethini, because some of the sets bakutreata njenge-president ukuthi bakubambela ama-umbrella. That doesn't mean ukuthi you should treat those people like trash. No, respect those people, because you're gonna need those people someday. And stay humble, like Kumali said. Stay humble and stay motivated. Always read books. Always watch videos that motivate you. Always, you understand that you hear a lot of people saying you should stop. Don't stop. Keep on going and rehearse. Even if you don't have any audition, go there, Google different characters. If you one shot something, take that script, say Lentuzana's criticize, watch that thing. What if Bogu Sandile 5 years ago, because actor saw Wamanju Sandile, how would he take this character? How would he play this role? It's very important. You just equipping yourself, always learn something new every day. And stay humble, and stay motivated. That's it. I think that's it for me. And be patient. That's important.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
guys. We have reached the end of our session. Thank you for your time. And thank you for everything. Bye, Lee. Bye, Neo. Bye, Mr. Moloane.
Thank you very much. You got almost said it, man. Thank you. Finally, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you.
for having us.
Thank you,
I'll
guys.
be logging out. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you. Ciao.
Cheers.
Cheers.